Alright, welcome back everybody. We're about to kick off Pokemon trading card game ran by a lovely Crrool. So whenever you're ready, take it away. You've done this plenty times before.
I've done this plenty times before. Hello everybody, welcome to Pokemon Trading Card Game. We are immediately going to get started with deleting the old save. We don't care. And selecting our name. What is our name?
Our name is going to be Salmiak, like the candies.
Yeah, I'm going to... See, it's only 6 characters for some reason. Every Pokemon game is 7. I don't know why this one's 6. Hold on, we'll just do it like that. Salmiak. Close enough, right?
It works.
It works. I thought it was 7. I really did. Anyway, ready for the countdown? Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome everybody to Pokemon Trading Card Game. This is a really old Generation 1 Pokemon spin-off game. One of the first Pokemon spin-off games. And it is fairly similar to your average Pokemon game. Before we get much further, a quick warning to everybody watching at home. If you have suffered from epilepsy, there will be a lot of flashing lights in this one. So please be aware of that. Please take care of yourself. The first few bits, it'll be like not that bad, but we're gonna get some flashing lights fairly soon. So here's your warning. Just want to put that out there. And with that, let's get into the game. So as with many games, we start off with a tutorial. Now we're speedrunners. This tutorial takes approximately 8 minutes and 3 seconds. Yes, that is 8 minutes and 3 seconds exactly. That's a long time. We have 20-ish minutes to beat the game. 8 minutes and 3 seconds is a lot here. So we're gonna do what we do best and just toss the table and say that we won. So it starts out, we draw our 7 cards, and this guy, he's gonna explain to us how to play, the trading card game. We need to do exactly what he says to the letter. If we don't, he will force us into redoing that turn all over again. Even if we do, let's say we do step 1 and 2 correct, and then we mess up on step 3, we gotta start back at step 1, which is boring. So yeah, here we just start. He places the prizes. We get to see who goes first. We get heads. We always get heads. This tutorial is completely scripted, so... Okay, here's what he tells us to do. We need to start attaching an water energy card to our Pokemon. We then need to activate an attack. We need to attach it to Goldeen, and then we attack. We're not going to do any of that. Here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to go into the menu of the Staryu, and... I'm going to do this... Yeah, that's the tutorial. Goodbye. Like I said, we don't care. We kind of just decided to flip the table, and now we've won. That's it. That was the entire tutorial. That is about 6 minutes skipped. Bit of a time save there. We now get to choose our deck, and we're going to go with the Bulbasaur deck. It doesn't really matter which deck we choose, but Bulbasaur deck is the most bulky of the decks. So we want to get Bulbasaur. Because I don't actually want to change my deck at any point in this run. So we'll take the deck, we get some cards, and now this is the point where the game starts becoming fast. And this is what I meant with, expect flashing lights. A lot's going to happen soon. We are going to set the text speed to fast, animations off. We're going to save, so that at least I don't have to redo the tutorial. And here we go. Now, this Pokemon game plays a lot like many Pokemon games, where... there's 8 gyms. I gotta start here in the fighting gym. I gotta chat with this guy. There's 8 gyms, 8 gym leaders. We need to beat all 8 gym leaders, and then we can go into the Elite Four and, beat the game. The first gym we're gonna do is the Electric type gym. There is some randomness in this run, because the first turn is actually completely random whether we get to go first or our opponent gets to go first. And that's also kind of where the scary part comes in, because if we lose on turn 1, that can become a major issue. So, the easy strategy is just don't lose on turn 1, and then we win the game. So yeah, this gym we need to fight all of the trainers. There is 3 regular trainers, and once we've beaten all 3 of those trainers, the gym leader will allow us to fight him, and, we get to move on. So he does a light screen. We don't care. We skip the game, or skip the fight, and we move on to the next one. The trick that I'm using to skip battles like this is kind of an interesting one. It was only discovered like a year or two ago. I want to say about 2 years ago. Essentially what I do is I go into the menu of the last Pokemon that I'm at. I then cancel out on it, and as I'm canceling out, I go into a completely different menu. The menu that we normally be... I'll put in 2 Goldines to be safe here. The menu that we get of like an overview of our team. Okay, come on. Now, if I do that exactly right, the game kind of gets confused, and that allows us to skip back, or it sets us to the last result of the battle. Oh, that's the first badge, by the way. We just got the electric badge. That's 1 down. Moving on to the next one. So it is kind of important for us that we actually keep winning, because as soon as we lose a fight, that becomes a problem, because we don't really have a way to recover at that point, because then I need to win another fight before I can continue. As a result, I will be saving every other battle in the hopes that if we die, you know, I might just have to reload a save and we'll be okay. But yeah, there's gym badge number 2, the rock badge. 2 down, 6 more to go. Now, in the process, like some of the gym leaders like this one, we can just immediately walk into, but a big one that can be a problem is the fighting club member. The fighting club members have kind of spread across all of the different other gyms, and we need to just kind of go around, find them, beat them, and once we've found all of them, that's when the fighting gym member will actually allow us to fight him. Okay, there we go. This is our first rival battle, by the way. This guy's our rival. We don't really care about him. Normally, you're allowed to lose those battles, but because we need to be able to be set back to the last result, we can't actually lose. So this is the first of the fighting club members. I can put in my seal. We get to go first, so we basically have already won. Yeah, the timing is a little finicky. The timing is frame perfect. Basically, I need to press B, and on the first frame after pressing B, I need to press down. But there is a slight delay between the two. That's why I will sometimes just not get it. And that's not a huge deal, honestly. Usually that kind of works out, because you can try as many times as you want, and you only lose like a few seconds every time. So if we fail it a few times, it is not that big an issue. But yeah, anyway, next gym, the water gym. This is another relatively lengthy gym. We have to beat all 3 of the gym members before we can fight the gym leader. Now, normally they kind of go up in increasing difficulty, so first one's like 2 prizes, and then one for 3 prizes, something like that, and then, you know, there's another one that's a little harder, and then the gym leader is a little harder again. Again, we're going to just kind of skip all of that. We don't really care. And that's number 2. So Joshua over here, he's the he will only fight us if we've beaten the other 2. He's a little stronger than the other 2, but honestly, it's not that hard to beat. Like I said, not that hard to beat. That's another victory. So with this gym leader, I actually actively mash B for this part and not A, so that we get stalled on the yes or no menu. For some reason, the default option is always to say no to a battle, whereas generally we want to say yes. Okay, horn attack, doesn't matter. And there we go, that is badge number 3, the water badge. Yeah, if you have a quick plug, now might be a good time as we head into the grass gym, where we just need to fight all of the members as well.
All right, well, I would like to quickly remind people that we have one last incentive left for this day, this Saturday, which is the Minority Report Flashy Superhero Skin Incentive. We are currently 20 euros in out of the 100 that we need. So if you want to see a cool skin in this run, get your donations in. You have until after Devil May Cry, I believe it was. Yes, after Devil May Cry.
So we just beat Michael. Michael is to be considered the most dangerous fight in the glitchless run, because he's got quite bulky Pokemon, and in glitchless it's one of the first fights we do. He can be quite a handful sometimes, but, you know, in Glitched, we kind of just gloss over him. He's just another Fighting Club member. The Fighting Club members are generally the more dangerous ones for me to fight because they have fighting moves are strong against my normal type Pokemon. And I have a lot of normal type Pokemon, so it's quite easy to, you know, for them to actually one-shot me there. And that can be a problem if that happens. Luckily, so far we're still good. I am going to fight the last grass member. The gym leader for this gym actually isn't here at all, which is why we have to go around like this. I'll put in Tangela actually as well. See, she won't actually show up until we've beaten the other ones. And now we have to go pick her up at Ishihara's house. But before we do that, we are going to move on to the Science Club. So the Science Club has two members we need to fight. First there's Joseph, and beating Joseph will allow us access to Rick, who's the gym leader of this area. Not a fan of that. Okay, we're okay. That one was a little bit tricky, but we got it. So then over here we have the leader of this club, Rick. Okay, we get to start. He has a bunch of Mewtwo's, and Mewtwo's are really powerful Pokemon, so that makes him very scary. But there we go, badge number 4. So we're going to do a quick safety save. We now have 4 badges. We are halfway done in badges at least. But honestly, we have mostly gotten easy gyms left over, as we're going to go to the fire gym next. Yes, there is. About to say, there's Jessica here. Jessica is the last of the Fighting Club members. This is number 3 of 3. Yeah, Jessica can do a lot of damage here, and that makes her very, very scary. Okay, there we go. That's the last one then. And now it's time to go to the fire gym, because the fire gym leader, we can just immediately go to him. We don't have to fight any of the other club members. Actually duel him. Okay, Fire Club Master Ken. I only have a Bulbasaur. That's... okay, we're fine. It's a little scary only having a Bulbasaur against a fire gym leader. But there we go, that is badge number 5, the Fire Badge. Between every fight, we get these booster cards, but honestly, we're never going to actually use them. But yeah, now that the fire gym is done, that is time for another rival battle. I'm going to put in Nidoran and Krabby. There we go. That's another battle done. That's our rival beaten once again. Our next up will be the... I think it's the Psychic Gym. Yes, the Psychic Gym. At this point, there is just a few gym leaders left that we need to fight for our 8 badges. We have the Psychic Gym Leader here. We need to pick up the Grass Gym Leader. And then we can fight the Grass Gym Leader. And then once the Grass Gym Leader is done, we can go fight the Fighting Gym Leader, and that gives us access to the Elite Four. There we go, badge number 6. Okay, moving on. So we can now go to Ishihara's house. And we're gonna go talk to Nikki. She's the grass-type gym leader. At this point, all of the gym leaders are in place. We've beaten all of the other trainers we need to fight. We're gonna go to the fighting club. This is where I'm gonna save, because this is where this is probably the scariest fight in this run, or at least up there as one of the scariest fights in this run. Krabby is a really good Pokemon for me to start with, because it is kind of difficult for them to beat Krabby in one hit. Yeah, fighting Pokemon just do a lot of damage very quickly. There we go. Badge number 7. This is now better than my last run at BSG, because there we only got to 6. Main problem is if you ever lose a fight, you have to then win a fight before you can continue. And since we never upgraded anything about our deck is not really made to like actually win battles. Okay, I don't mind not going first against the grass gym leader. She generally isn't too scary. Stun Spore deals a bit of damage. It can paralyze me, but paralysis doesn't really do anything to us. And that's our last badge. We now have 8 badges, which allows us access to the Elite Four. Now, the Elite Four consists of 4 battles against the trainers with the legendary cards. That's kind of the goal of the game. We want to get the legendary cards. But in order to get those, we need to fight some really strong trainers here. Between every fight, I get a chance to save the game. I will do so after the 2nd and after the 4th. But yeah, starting off is Courtney with her Moltres deck. Now, Moltres is a fire Pokemon, Goldeen is a water Pokemon, so obviously we just choose Goldeen and we win, right? Having a little bit of trouble triggering the glitch with Courtney here. There we go, that's Courtney. Okay, this is another really scary one. Steve with the... let me actually save here, why not? We have time. Steve here with the Zapdos deck. Now, we have a fair few water Pokemon, so Zapdos is scary, but we got Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is the best Pokemon for me to get, because it is basically impossible to kill on turn 1. Doesn't matter what he does. And there we go. That is that one out of the way. Moving on, we have Jack with the Articuno deck. Oh, we got Kangaskhan again. Nice. That is a really good start. We get to start 2, so... And that's Jack. Let's save the game here before we go fight Rod. Rod is the 4th of the Elite Four members. Rod has the Dragonite deck. Let's do Nidoran, and I'll put in a Caterpie for safety. Nidoran and Caterpie can take on Dragonite, right? There we go, that's that. Now, it turns out that our rivals actually beaten the Elite Four before we did, so we gotta fight Ronald for the championship. We're not gonna prepare for this fight. We've already beaten him several times over. We got this, right? Let me put in Eevee, let me put in Seal, and we should be fine. Time will be upon the flash to the credits, but that is coming up relatively soon. This is the last battle, and we just won. So he now bends his head in shame. It's all over. So we're getting the legendary cards, starting off with Moltres. So get ready on time. Articuno. Got ourselves Zapdos. And the legendary Dragonite. And yeah, time. That's it. That's Pokemon Trading Card Game. Hope you guys had fun. That'll be it for me for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Pokemon, with Pokemon Black as a race with Naomi. I think first off we have we've got Mies coming up, right? Where is he? I don't know. Either way, we're gonna get some cool runs here, and I'll be at the hosting station, so you know, send me some funny things to talk about. Anyway, have a good one, everybody.
All right, thank you very much. Before we head over to an intermission, I quickly want to read out a 107 euro donation from the Anonymous, which is incredibly generous, so thank you very much. All right, coming up next, as Crrool said, we are going to bury the light with Devil May Cry, and I'm going to hand you over to a lovely Crrool. That's going to be it for me today. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.